What if I told you that one simple change in your behavior could fix your relationships, calm your mind, and completely transform your life? It sounds almost too simple to be true, but stay with me for a moment. Think about the last time you got angry. Maybe it was a small argument. Maybe someone said something that triggered you, or maybe you just had a stressful day and everything felt overwhelming. Now ask yourself honestly, what did that anger actually solve? Did it bring peace, or did it make things worse? Most of us already know the answer, yet we keep repeating the same pattern again and again. But there's a powerful principle that many people overlook, a principle that has the ability to change everything if you truly understand it and apply it in your life. The truth is, real strength is not in raising your voice, winning arguments, or proving others wrong. Real strength is in controlling yourself when you have every reason to react. It is in choosing calmness when your emotions are pulling you toward anger. It is in responding with patience when the situation is pushing you to be harsh. This is where most people fail, not because they are weak, but because they have never trained themselves to pause, to reflect, and to choose a better response. Imagine for most people how different your life would be not because they are weak, instead of reacting, but because they have never trained themselves a second to breathe, to reflect, and then responded with calmness. That single pause could save relationships, prevent regret, and bring a level of peace that many people spend years searching for. Now think about your relationships. Family, friends, colleagues, even strangers you interact with daily. How many of those relationships have been affected by harsh words or unnecessary anger? Words once spoken cannot be taken back. They leave marks, sometimes invisible, but deeply felt. On the other hand, a gentle tone, a kind response, or even silence in the right moment can completely change the outcome of a situation. It can turn conflict into understanding, distance into closeness, and tension into trust. The question is, why do we find it so hard to choose gentleness when we know its power? The answer lies in habit. Most people are conditioned to react quickly. We live in a fast-paced world where everything is instant, and that includes our reactions. We do not give ourselves time to process emotions. We do not pause to think about consequences. We just react, and that reaction, more often than not, is driven by ego rather than wisdom. But here's the good news. Habits can be changed. You can train yourself to respond differently. You can build the habit of calmness. It will not happen overnight, but with awareness and effort, it is absolutely possible. Let me ask you something important. What kind of person do you want to be remembered as? Someone who was always angry, difficult, and hard to deal with? Or someone who brought peace, comfort, and positivity into every room they entered? Your answer to this question matters, because every small reaction you make today is shaping that identity. Every time you choose patience over anger, you are building a stronger version of yourself. Every time you choose kindness over harshness, you are investing in your future relationships. There is also something deeper to consider. When you choose calmness and gentleness, you are not just affecting others, you are transforming your own inner state. Anger creates stress, tension, and restlessness. It drains your energy and clouds your thinking. Gentleness, on the other hand, brings clarity, balance, and peace. It allows you to think better, act wiser, and live more consciously. In a world where people are constantly searching for peace, this is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to find it. Now imagine applying this in your daily life. Someone speaks to you in a harsh tone, but instead of reacting, you stay calm. A situation becomes stressful, but instead of panicking, you handle it with patience. A disagreement arises, but instead of escalating it, you choose understanding. These small changes may seem insignificant, but over time, they create a massive difference. People will start noticing the change in you. They will trust you more, respect you more, and feel comfortable around you. And most importantly, you will feel a sense of control over your own emotions that many people never achieve. But let me be honest with you, this is not easy. It requires effort. It requires self-awareness. It requires you to go against your natural impulse in certain moments. There will be times when you feel like reacting, when staying calm will feel difficult, when choosing gentleness will seem like the harder option. But that is exactly where growth happens. That is where true strength is built. Anyone can react, but not everyone can control themselves. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you feel anger rising, do not react immediately. Pause. Take a deep breath. Give yourself a moment to think. Then choose your response carefully. You might be surprised at how powerful that one decision can be. And I want you to be honest with yourself and with me. How often do you let your emotions control your actions? And how different do you think your life would be if you started controlling your reactions instead? Go ahead and share your thoughts. I want to know your experience. Do you think you can practice this in your daily life? Have you ever seen a situation improve just because you stayed calm? Your response might inspire someone else who is struggling with the same thing. Remember, change does not start with big actions. It starts with small, consistent choices. And sometimes the smallest choice, like choosing gentleness over harshness, can lead to the biggest transformation in your life.